Good morning, everybody out there. It is the What is Dead May Never Die podcast.
What is dead may never die.
It may be dead.
It's dead, dude.
According to everybody out there.
Finale. Finito. Finished. 8 years. Dunzo. Are you going to go to counseling, Pags? I see there's counseling available to people now that Game of Thrones is over.
First off,
grief counseling. It's like a breakup, Pags.
We need to fucking check ourselves in this world.
If we check yourself before you wreck yourself.
That a series affects us emotionally.
Oh, baby.
Shut the fuck up.
Seriously, though.
These people are fucking losers.
Crazy, man.
And then these people are like petitioning to get them to remake the
$1.5
million
show. Change.org.
Yeah, those 1.5 million people are fucking dumb. Like, fucking get over it.
Well, I did see, right? So the show was averaging like 40 to 45 million an episode, I think I saw, in between like 4 and 5. So that's 1 out of 40 million. Yeah. What's those odds, right? Like
right.
2%. So It's just funny, man, because with an audience that big, even the smallest little fraction being upset, and you're like, holy shit, 1 million people? It's like, yeah, that's how intense this thing got.
Well, and it's a testament to the show how good it's been, that these people are this passionate about it. But, like, I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, they closed it up. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
So let me ask you this. I saw Kevin Nagandi, Sports Center Philly guy, tweeted out a picture or Instagrammed a picture. And it was of a maze, right?
Yes.
So where you start, you go to the center, like a child's maze on one of the kids' menus. And season 1 went like up, left, right, down, left, right. 2, like left, right, up, down, a little bit less. 3, a little bit less. 4. And then when I got to 6, it was left, down. 7 was like right up. And 8 was catty corner, right to the finish, right to the middle. So is that kind of how you felt? They kind of rushed, I guess, what was going on, but they had to. I mean, you knew it was the last season.
Right.
Like, a lot happened.
Yeah.
But the big plot line really didn't go anywhere, so they had to, like, cram a lot into kind of end storylines without people hanging.
Exactly. And the shit that got people hooked on this whole thing was this show was unpredictable. Ned Stark, the main character, the main actor everybody knew from him playing in Lord of the Rings and shit, died after the first season. Everyone was like, what the fuck just happened?
I sure was.
And it was like, holy shit, that's the main character.
I guess there wasn't enough of that.
There wasn't enough of that in the last couple seasons, and I think everyone got pissed because the book ended after season 5, and then 6 through 8 was just the writers creating.
So what's your feelings on that? Because I saw Martin also tweeted out like a note, and it basically said, the book's going to be different. I'm eventually going to finish it. Yeah. You know, we talked about the difference between comics, books, movies, that type of thing. Like, are you going to still read the book to kind of see?
I never read any of them.
Are you going to see the difference now?
Probably.
Like, are you going to start at this new book and kind of check it out? I know some people will.
From what I've heard is the end result is the same. It's just how they get there is different.
Okay.
So
take us through.
May die differently. And
take us through
like
HBO's version and ultimately the last hour and a half here.
So you get the destruction, burn the whole fucking city down, Jaime and Cersei die, all that shit. And then the moral people, the people that had a problem with what she did, are walking up, and you see the army going fucking crazy. Tyrion obviously has a problem. He goes and he finds his sister and brother who died, Jaime and Cersei, who the building fell on. He sees them. There's not much speed.
Finds them under the building?
Well, the whole building didn't fall. Like, just parts of the shit fell. So you get that, and then Jon keeps saying, she's my queen, she's my queen, she's my queen. Tyrion gets arrested because he had betrayed her again.
Arrested? Who's arresting people? They got the police back in Westeros?
The Popo.
They got the 5-0.
He's detained.
They come down, whoop, 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 come with me, baby.
He's taken away by the Unsullied.
We're going to take your fingerprints.
So Jon goes and talks to Tyrion, and they talk about Tyrion's like, you need to fucking kill her. She needs to go.
She's a bad
So Jon
lady.
goes. She's about to sit on this Iron Throne that she's been waiting for. She's saying, like, we can make it a better life. Like, this is going to be great. And he's like, you're my queen. And they make out. And then all of a sudden, he stabs her right in the fucking heart.
Game of Thrones loves the quick jab to the core. That seems to be the death blow move for them.
So she dies. You hear the dragon freaking out in the background, and he shows up. I was a little disappointed. I wanted the dragon to fucking burn Jon, but Jon is unaffected by fire because he's a Targaryen. I wanted to see that.
Of course.
But they didn't do it. So the dragon like nudges her. She's dead. He burns the Iron Throne. The thing that everybody's been wanting.
Melts
the whole fucking thing down. Picks her up. They're gone. You don't see them ever again.
Wow.
Cut to however many. They don't tell you. It's not like 1 month later.
Oh, they fast forward, though.
They fast forward. Tyrion's coming out of his cell, and in front of all the powerful people in King's Landing, and Tyrion's like, we need to figure out a new way to do this, blah, blah, blah. Sansa's like, well, you need to release Jon, and they're like, fuck no, he just killed our queen. For paying.
So is Jon the king now?
No, Jon's in jail.
But he was the queen's lover.
Correct.
So
but
why is
he admitted. I don't know why he fucking admitted to killing her, but he admitted.
Nobody saw him kill
No one saw her, except for the dragon.
Except for that he ratted on him.
Yeah.
The dragon's a snitch.
Like, hey, that motherfucker killed her.
That Snow guy. That was
I read a meme that was like, why did Jon tell her? Why didn't Jon just tell a story like, hey, Grey Worm, it was fucking crazy. The dragon showed up, stepped on her, burned the thing, and then flew away.
Jon's not a liar, dude. We learned that. He has morals.
So, long story short, Tyrion talks to everybody. He's like, we need to elect our own king. It doesn't need to be somebody who takes the power. And they elect Bran. Wheelchair.
Who's they?
The heads of the houses of
Okay,
Westeros.
so it was like 10 of them or whatever.
Of them, yeah. So it was like Brienne.
Was it like Survivor? Did they all write a name down?
No,
put it
they
in a
just
hat,
all went
or?
I. Tyrion was like, I volunteer Bran, and everyone said I. Except for Sansa. She's still being a bitch. She's like, no, the North doesn't want to be a part of the kingdoms. And they grant her the North is an independent part. So they convince them to send Jon to the Wall, which is where he started. He gets exiled, and which people are pissed off about because they're like, well, what was the point of making him a Targaryen if you're just going to fucking exile him and whatever?
What about the third-eyed raven, too? I heard nothing happened there. Because to your point, I saw a tweet that went viral. It was Jon Snow was Targaryen for no reason.
Fucking reason.
This
the Night
guy
King
was
no
Bran
fucking
for no reason.
Yeah.
And just deal with it.
Yeah.
And people are trying to be like, why? It's like, I don't know. They ran out of time. That's why.
It shouldn't have been 6 episodes. It should have been at least 8.
What were they typically before?
10.
But I knew they were all under an hour. So was the run time the same?
Yeah, it might have been right around the
close.
same amount. Yeah. It was halfway through the final episode and nothing had fucking happened. And I'm like, we have 40 minutes left and nothing has happened.
Pick it up,
like,
people.
What the? I don't need this monologue. If you watch it back.
Are you going to watch it again this season?
Yeah.
You'll probably watch this season again eventually?
I'll probably watch it all the way through again. But
yeah,
when
you
find
have nothing
that it's
going
like
on.
A lot of monologues mixed in with violence and boobs.
Sure.
Is the show.
That's the equation for HBO.
I was a little pissed when the show started and it shows like the V for violence. There was no N for nudity. I was like, I'm not getting any boobs in the last episode.
You're closing with no nudity? What's going on? Way to set a precedent here.
So it was essentially in a story about the Starks. Sansa's the queen of the North now. Jon is going back up to be in the wild where he was most comfortable throughout these 8 seasons. Jon was in his element when he was north of the Wall. So that's where he's ending. Arya's sailing west of Westeros to go find whatever's out there. No one knows where the map starts or ends. She's basically Christopher Columbus.
I dig it.
And then
America, here we come.
Bran is the king, and Tyrion is his...
Did he stand up at the end and
No.
go, ha-ha, suckers, I was playing y'all the whole time?
He was definitely playing everybody because they were like, do you accept? And he goes, why the hell do you think I traveled so far? I was like, that motherfucker knew he was going to be king the whole time.
So how about that? And my old man called me one off saying that he called this because... in the main fight with the Night King was going after Bran
the whole time.
The whole time when Arya came in, did her thing. So he's going, okay, why was he singling him out and going after him specifically if he didn't know this guy would ultimately be the one?
Everyone thought because he carries all the memories of the human life. And I think that's what people thought the Night King was going to eliminate humans, because Bran was the memory of everybody's past. He knows everything.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people thought, but your dad's probably right.
Yeah, because he was the favorite as well on those offshore gambling sites like MyBookie and whatnot.
How the fuck do they know that
Well,
shit?
dude, they already know what's going on. It's kind of like Holzhauer on Jeopardy. They were like, here's the over-under for the amount of games he won. And he like tweeted that and was like, this is pretty weird considering these were pre-taped.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know who knows what.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Yeah, they knew somebody at HBO. Everybody's got a source, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
They're not going to lose money on that.
Overall, I like how it ended. I thought it was a very good sum up of everything. Did I want more action? Of course. Did I want more time with the Night King? Of course. But overall, I'm satisfied with it. I mean, people get so pissed off about these shows like Sopranos, ends in Cut to Black, but everybody's fucking talking about it for years later. It's lost. People were so pissed off about how it ended. I thought it was perfect.
Or whatever.
I thought it was perfect the way they ended it.
Not everyone's going to be happy no matter how it ends.
And can I just talk to the millennials for a second? Stop fucking thinking you can fucking fix things.
Change it.
You can't fucking change it. Deal with it and move on. Find another fucking show, people.
Pags, we've been having do-overs in the playground our whole life. So now we get older and we're like, wait. We didn't want that. Do-over.
Run it back. Fuck that.
But, man. Yeah, man, that's thanks for joining us on this trip of 6 episodes or so on the What Is Dead May Never Die podcast.
Hey, we will come back because the prequel is coming out next year. Blood Moon.
We'll see. We'll see if everybody's involved in that and who digs it and whatnot. But
I will be watching it.
Yeah, Pags will let you know.
Maybe we'll just see it on the Stream My Pod podcast.
There you go. Maybe not its own show. But thanks as always for listening. This is Miho with Too Close to Call. Follow us on Instagram. Give us 5 stars. Write us a review. Let us know what you thought about the ending and finale of Game of Thrones, and if you're as upset as Aaron Rodgers is because. He was misidentified? Is that what happened? What happened there?
Everyone thought he was the guy running in the alley getting burned by the dragon. He comes out, he goes, I'm offended that you fucking thought that was me. That guy ran like an idiot.
Did he say who he was?
They said, well, what about this guy by the bell? And he was like, sure.
Nice.
That's all he gave you. But if you guys didn't like it, I know there's a lot of you out there. Hit us up. Let us know. Write in the comments. I'll respond.
There it is.
And thanks for listening to these 6 episodes. Later.
Peace.